everybody, it's Lisa with One Lisa Show. Good to see you, and you are here in my secret attic sewing space. I have a project going, and I don't want to give anything away too quickly, but my day to present on the So Frugal Challenge is March 30th, which is towards the end, right? We're at the crunch hour at that point. So I wanted to just show you what I've been working on. So when you do see my video, if you need some really good ideas, you are already prepared. So in the meantime, I'm going to flip my camera over. Okay, so this is my cutting table in the attic. I've been doing some stuff in the attic because the sun has been out a little bit more. And what I did is I've been taking knit scraps, the pieces that are too small to make underwear or another item. And you can see a lot of my scraps are long. They're very long and they're skinny. I think these are some of my wider scraps, so they're about 4 inches. So what I did is I started sewing my scraps together like I was making a patchwork quilt. So I have simply just made sure they're right around the same size, and I sew them together, and I've made these strips. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew these strips together to have one nice big piece of fabric. So you can kind of see where all my strips are at here, and I just need to sew those long strips together. I've done another one, and let me show you that. And they don't have to be a perfect square, right? It doesn't have to be perfect, but here's another one. A nice big chunk of this pink. But it really wasn't enough with how the grain was for me to do panties or knickers. It wasn't even enough for me to get a sleeve, maybe pockets, and I just chose to go with it because I needed a nice piece. And as you can see up here, it's not perfect up at the top, but it doesn't need to be. It just needs to be big enough to handle one pattern piece, right? Basically, I've pieced together little bits of scraps to make a big piece. And it's not perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. I picked scraps that were all in kind of the same color palette, like a variety. So I'm hoping that helped you out. This doesn't take long, and all I did was square off some of these scraps and then see which ones were similar width, and I sewed them together in strips and then sewed those strips together. The biggest thing is to remember to take the time to press them, and then it will lay better. And I used both my serger and I also used just my regular Brother sewing machine on a zigzag stitch, and I thought that was really helpful. It didn't have to be perfect because it's a piece of art. If you are lacking fabric, lacking ideas, this is the perfect project to start now. So when my video comes out on March 30th, you can see my pattern ideas and where I'm going with this. And I look forward to sharing that with you on the 30th. Okay, bye-bye, guys.